J. Cole's I Love Her Again is more than just a song. It's a response, a reflection, and a continuation of one of hip-hop's most famous metaphors, first introduced by Common in I Used to Love Her. In Common's 1994 classic, hip-hop is personified as a woman, a girl he met when he was just 10 years old, pure, creative, conscious, uncorrupt. But as time passes, she changes. She moves from New York to the West Coast and eventually into the mainstream. She becomes obsessed with money, image, violence, and commercial appeal. By the end of Common's song, he admits, I used to love her. Not because she died, but because she changed. Fast forward 30 years later, J. Cole picks up the same metaphor, same woman, same love story, in a different era. But this time, instead of saying I used to love her, Cole says, I think I'm falling in love with her again. Cole starts his story the same way Common did, as a kid. But when he was just a jid on the strip, hip-hop was everywhere. In cars, in streets, in culture. He didn't fully understand her yet, but he knew she was beautiful. To him, hip-hop wasn't a business. She was a presence, a dream. And like Common, he hears rumors. She lost her common sense, she changed, she's all about the money now. But he doesn't believe it, because when you're young, you fall in love with the idea, not the reality. Then comes the turning point. Cole moves to New York for college, because that's where hip-hop is supposed to be, the birthplace, the Mecca, the city of legends. But when he arrives, the tunnel is closed, the scene is gone, the culture has shifted. Hip-hop is not in New York anymore. She already packed her bags, and when he finally sees her again, she says, I'm moving to the Atlanta. This moment matters, because it mirrors hip-hop's real timeline. From New York in the 80s and 90s to the West Coast in the early 2000s, then to the South, Atlanta, Houston, and Memphis. The sound changes, the slang changes, the energy changes, and just like Common watches hip-hop leave Chicago for LA, Cole watches hip-hop leave New York for Atlanta. Different generation, same hip-hop, same heartbreak. Cole doesn't hate her for moving. He understands. The South is on the map now. New style, new voices, new rhythms. But people around him don't feel the same. They say things like, she changed, she sounds weird, she doesn't talk the same. This mirrors Common's verse, where hip-hop abandons Afrocentric and consciousness for trends and industry appeal. Both men are watching the woman they love grow into something unfamiliar. But Cole stays loyal. He keeps up with her online, through mixtapes, through trends, and eventually she notices him. And that's when his career begins. Hip-hop doesn't just inspire him, she validates him. But then comes the darkest part. Cole sees hip-hop become hypersexualized, hyper-commercialized, and hyper-digital. OnlyFans, BBLs, piercings, mumbling, viral culture. This is Cole's version of Common's gangster phrase. Different viewpoints, but the same complaint. Hip-hop is chasing youth, chasing money, chasing attention, and Cole reacts emotionally. He insults her, he judges her, he tries to control her, but then realizes he's guilty too. He stopped listening to her. He stopped spending time with her, stopped loving her for who she is, instead of who he wanted her to be. That's the maturity in Cole's version. Common blamed the industry. Cole blames himself too. Near the end of the song, Cole references two friends beefing, a clear nod to Drake and Kendrick, two artists fighting over the same woman, hip-hop. Just like the story, she told both of them, you're the best I ever had. The genre becomes the thing that they're all fighting for. Not just fame, but validation. who represents her best, who owns her legacy. And Cole stands outside the wall, realizing hip-hop was never meant to be possessed. She belongs to the streets, to the youth, to the next generation. And here's the difference between the two songs. Common ends with loss. I used to love her. Cole ends with acceptance. He reminisces. He listens to old songs. He plays the new ones too. He stops trying to control her, stops trying to freeze her in time. And that's when he says, thank God, I think I'm falling back in love with her again. Not because she returned back to what she used to be, but because he learned to love what she became. While Common's song is a warning, Cole's song is a reconciliation. Common says, hip-hop lost herself. Cole says, hip-hop grew up. Both men tell the same story from two generations, from New York to LA to Atlanta to the internet, from boom bap to gangster rap to trap to viral hits. One woman, many faces, and in the end, hip-hop isn't dead. She just ages differently than her first lovers expected. And just like real love, sometimes you fall out of love before you learn how to love her properly.